Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're doing caveman steak directly on the coals. Let's do this. Alright, so before we get the steak on the coals, you'll want to let it sit out at room temp just to get the chill off. I'll coat them with a light layer of avocado oil just to help the salt stick well. Season both sides with some kosher salt. I like black pepper on my steak as well, but I'll wait till the end for that so it doesn't burn while searing. Set the steaks aside and we'll get the coals ready. We won't be needing this grid today, just a place to spread out the coals. Now light a batch of natural lump charcoal and make sure not to use any lighter fluid. Spread out a base layer of coal and do your best to get it to lay fairly flat. Light a second chimney starter full of coal and pour that over the base layer. You want all that coal to be nice and ashed over. Avoid using briquettes for this, a lot of times they have additives. Natural lump charcoal is always the way to go. Before putting the steak on, you can fan the coal to blow off any loose ash. You want to get a steak that's about 1.5 inches thick. This will give you enough time on the coals to get a nice crust while still being medium rare on the inside. You can expect it to cook for about 3 to 4 minutes per side. Halfway through searing the first side, I'll rotate it a little bit, just to make sure the whole surface gets good contact with the coals. Alright, nice crust on the first side, on to the second side. After a couple minutes on the second side, the fat is rendering nicely. After cooking it for a while in the same area of coals, it can help to remove the steak for a second and stir the coals a bit. Flipping the coals over also helps the excess grease burn off quicker. This is why I love ribeye. The intense heat from the coals just melts that fat down while it cooks, making for a really juicy steak. This method gives the steak an all-over crust like you'd get in a steakhouse and a lot of smoky flavor from being cooked over the charcoal. After a little over 3 minutes on the second side, both sides are looking beautiful. As always, letting it rest is the hardest part. Slices through like butter. Beautiful. Medium rare is how I like my steak, but if you wanted a little more or less done, just adjust the thickness of the steak that you pick out. Finish the slices with a little black pepper and enjoy. It gets this extra smokiness on it because it's right next to the coal bed. Nice char on the outside, medium rare on the inside. What else could you want? Cheers.